Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to another All Signs Tarot reading. All Signs Love Tarot reading. All Signs Love reading. And as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Let's take a look at the energy coming in. It's the Chariot and the Moon. Wow. So first of all, the Chariot, the Moon in Cancer, coming here with the actual Moon. A lot of water energy here. Of course, the Moon, another major arcana, Pisces energy, but also bringing in Cancer and Gemini. So that's interesting. Here's the thing. You go into the Chariot when you're getting out of the Lover's card. And there have been clearly some blockages here. This energy is getting past those blockages, which is really strong around feelings, the emotions. Could it be other things as well? You know, like what has kind of got things where they are, what might be holding something back, of course. But I'll tell you what, the emotional energy is incredibly strong already. And it's like moving those blockages to get the Chariot moving for somebody to take some kind of an action. I want to validate if there is some kind of travel involved. That could be the case. It's a little bit too early to tell at this point. But the Moon, the subconscious energy, the Moon connected to the tide, of course, those are the feelings. And what is being revealed here? Well, it's looking a lot like it's around some feelings coming here with the Chariot. Yeah, wow. Let's see what else is coming through. This is a reading where we're going into their feelings for you. Whoa, your feelings for them. What you might need to know, see, or hear, or don't see coming. What's on everybody's mind, or somebody in particular. Is anyone making a move? Let's continue checking out the energy coming in. Well, yeah, my gosh. So the Chariot and the Moon, now we're looking at the Magician and the Strength card. Somebody is literally getting the courage to make this move toward you. A lot of that, right off the bat, I gotta tell you, is revealing feelings. It's really super clear. Somebody getting over some fear. The Strength card. The Strength card is connected to the heart chakra. This is Leo energy, obviously major arcana energy here, and coming here with the Magician, who has access to all the elements, water, air, earth, and fire. As above, so below. So turning visions into reality. Taking an action. This is the Magician. It's a new beginning. It's the potential. And I want to point out the fact that the Magician is connected to the solar plexus chakra. I do. Which is also where the Chariot is. However, it's also connected and moving into the throat chakra, I speak. Somebody here wants to reveal not just their feelings, but I think there's more going on here. My throat chakra is already going kind of wonky. I do want to, I just realized a card is here. I do want to validate if this is around platonic or physical, and or the feelings are here. The feelings are here. The feelings are being revealed. That's Mercury and Gemini energy, by the way, in the Magician. We've got a lot of stuff coming in here already. The Lover, oh my gosh. The Lover's card had fallen in the reading, and I didn't even see it. Here it is. The Hermit also wanted to be in the reading. I gotta tell you what. First of all, the Lover's card, Gemini energy, and Venus, the planet of love. And it's a very, very clear indication that this person does Love you. So if this, again, if this is around more than friends kind of energy, that is here. That is here. This is Archangel Raphael. And while the Lover's card is connected to the heart chakra, so is Archangel Raphael, but also specifically connected to, you guessed it, the throat chakra. I love, I speak, I love you. Somebody has clarity and they're bringing that to you. The Hermit is here. Look, holding up the lantern with the star in it. Virgo and Mercury energy. Where you go for clarity. Personal truth, you get out of the Hermit, you go into the Wheel of Fortune. Which, by the way, not only is it a Jupiter energy, the planet of prosperity and growth, things moving, but it is also, you could say luck, but I feel like around timing. But the Wheel of Fortune is also connected to the throat chakra. I speak. What do you want to hear from this person? Are we looking at some kind of a major love offer? Because the feelings are being revealed. That much is really super clear for me. So whether you can see this person, you're around them already, or they're going to be at something, or we're talking by way of text message, social media, email, SMS, perhaps phone calls or voice messages. How do you normally communicate? Because in that Magician energy is the Mercury energy as well as the Hermit. And that's the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. And as I talk about pretty much always here at the Tarot Closet, Mercury is very strongly connected to reading and writing. So if you're not seeing them or you don't really talk on the phone, if you send each other messages in some form, that's really strongly, that's here. Yeah, is there a love offer coming in? I'll tell you what, they love you too. The love here is very, very clear. There is a coming together energy. Is there a decision? Definitely could be. We need to dig in some more. Oh, come on. But as we talked about with the Chariot, this is the Lover's card is what you're coming out of when you go into the Chariot. So yeah, the feeling the revealing of the feelings, like feeling the same way, if that's all you wanted to hear, but I kind of feel like it's more is here. But I think it's way more than that. This is somebody who loves you way more than you know. And yeah, I think there might be some kind of an offer coming in here. Let's continue checking out the energy coming in. Oh my gosh. So the Chariot is back. That's really super clear. And the Emperor is here. Whoa. So what can I say? The Emperor, one of 4 cardinal signs, Aries and Mars. Mars, it's a very intense energy, beginnings and ends. Taking an action, which is extremely clear here. There is, the Emperor is divine masculine energy, first of all. And of course, you can see that on here. It's on the sleeve. That's the yin-yang energy, divine feminine, divine masculine energy. I do want to validate if you are on a twin flame journey. Not everybody is or cares, but if you are, the feelings are here. This is somebody who does love you too. That needs to come through. So the Emperor is connected to the root chakra. When somebody's grounded, it's like getting grounded, that energy around the root chakra, and trust and centered, trusting, like getting out of shadow, fear, or ego in terms of moves being made. The World card is also in that root chakra around the future. The Emperor likes to get their way. I want to validate a couple of things here. The yin-yang energy in the Lover's card. And I want to validate that this is not about gender. Now, it can be resonating for you in the way of a divine masculine energy, in particular somebody who's got a lot of things going on and kind of, might be in charge of some things, you could say. But again, it's not about the gender, it's about the energy. But this is somebody who's strategic. My throat chakra is going bonkers. We've seen the Chariot twice. The Lover's card made sure it's here, and now we're seeing the Emperor. So somebody is definitely getting over pride, shadow, and or ego. We also saw that in the Strength card, in making what feels like a really big move. Again, not just around revealing feelings. That is here, unless that is all you've been wanting to hear. There could be travel involved here, is what I also wanted to say. That's going to be really specific, should that be the case. But again, a validation if this is around platonic and or physical, so you know it's coming through loud and clear for me that, yeah, there's a strong chemistry between you and this person, but there's also, yeah, there's more. There's more. I want to remind you that if you are hearing my content anywhere but here at the Tarot Closet on my verified channel, it means somebody is taking that content. Please let me know. The email is in the description of today's video, but you'll also find it on the About Me page. If you're hearing my audio and it's over those readings where they put the cards down and it's just obvious, you don't see what's going on, you don't see the shuffling and the talking, those are stolen. If you suspect it's me or you know it's me, please send me an email, let me know so we can keep taking them down. And it goes without saying, let other readers know if you recognize their voice as well. Don't watch it, report them, block it, and let readers know. It really means a lot to all of us. So thank you so much. And just remember, you'll find everything down in the video description, all the playlists, all signs, love tarot, love messages, love tarot readings, all 12 zodiac signs, twin flame readings if you're on a twin flame journey. Let's continue digging in. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see. Please show us the cards. Aho. It's the Empress. The Sun. Oh my gosh. My gosh. The counterpart to our Emperor, who already came in, obviously. Taurus energy. Venus, the planet of love. The ruling planet for Taurus, but also Libra, bringing in Libra. The Empress can create and grow, well, anything. And I want to tell you something. There is an emotional availability and openness, a truth coming in here. This is clearly somebody who loves you. It's not even a question for me. The counterpart to our Emperor, who we saw, divine feminine energy. So a couple of things going on with that. The yin-yang energy around the Emperor and the Empress, that upright energy of around this person, the assuredness, the self-assuredness about feelings and what they want, and the strategy around it, getting it, you know. It's also telling me that you're both here. And that is power couple energy when it's working. It's power couple energy when it's not. Look at this. So we have the Emperor coming in, the Empress. The Lover's card, the Hermit, wanted to be here right off the bat. The Sun is here, as you can see. The Magician came in. The Moon came in. I mean, the Chariot came in twice. Have we even seen a minor arcana or a court card? Let me think about this. I think at this point we have only seen major arcana. And the Sun is here. A new cycle. Leo energy. Source. And guess what? It's the luminary. Where you go when you get out of the Moon. Somebody who's been in the Hermit energy. That's the other thing. It's a validation of things either being paused, a breakup in communication, or no contact, no communication, and or in separation. Where somebody has been getting really, it's goosebumpy as I bring this in, who's been getting really strong truths and clarity. And that's the thing. It's that Moon energy. It's clarity and the truth being revealed. When you get out of there, you go here into the Sun. Source. New cycle. what are they revealing? It's been really clear from the beginning with the Chariot and the Moon and the Chariot coming back that this person loves you. That's clear, and it's right underneath the Lover's card. Not even a question for me. Delays. So we're seeing the Ace of Wands coming in. It's in reverse. Those are delays. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. The High Priestess is here now. Oh my gosh. This is just really goosebumpy. Unreal. So we are looking at, I believe it's one card out of the reading at this point that has not been Major Arcana. And we had a repeat with the Chariot. And that's the Ace of Wands. And here's the thing, it's a placement for me here at the Tarot Closet, where you should be, by the way. Remember, if you're not, come on by the About Me page, let me know if you're hearing my content, if it's being stolen. It's where their energy is quite strong. And it's not about the zodiac signs. Again, this is not about gender. It's the energy for me that's here that's just very telling. It's delays around moves, but we're also completely surrounded from the beginning to where we are now by Major Arcana energy. And it's just really clear that that Emperor energy coming in, the High Priestess, the Sun, Judgment also, the Empress, the Lover's card, the Chariot twice, that this is somebody who is on the move. I want to validate with our High Priestess energy, more energy of revealing feelings. Divine Feminine energy, Cancer, Major Arcana, decision, trusting yourself, your gut instincts. These are guardian angels. And by the way, speaking of which, Archangel Raphael obviously took the coveted spot today of overall energy, but Archangel Gabriel is also here with Judgment. Somebody is waking up here. This is just super duper clear. Connected to the crown chakra, I know. Spiritual connection. And Archangel Gabriel specifically connected to the sacral chakra, I feel. And the third eye chakra, I see the awareness. Also, where the moon energy is and the Hermit. Oh my gosh. Kind of screaming out, get some clarity, make a decision, wake up. Yeah. And it can be for some of you, we're talking past lovers energy. It's catty corner right here, connecting with our Lover's card. This is somebody who, if you are, again, in a break in communication, a pause button, or no contact, no communication, this is somebody who wants to reconcile. This is like getting out of no contact, should that be where you are. The Three of Wands. Okay, yeah. Look, they're holding on to the wand here in the Three of Wands. So they're getting this out of reverse. That's already really clear for me. The bigger picture here is kind of incredible, really. That wand here in this Ace of Wands is we can see it. And there are the two wands. They're kind of almost out of the picture. They're like leaning against something, a rock. They're looking out here. Also into this, specifically, just the way the water is, you know. It's a little bit jagged, it's narrow, but they're holding on to this third wand. And the Two of Wands is where you've been waiting for somebody to make a choice, make a move. That travel energy does come through here, should that be the case. And we're looking at you, the Chariot, who came in twice. Again, where you go when you get out of the Lovers. So travel is clear, should that be the case. But what's really super clear for me, even more so, is the move. Because you've been waiting for someone to make a choice, to make a move. And this Three of Wands, the Sun in Aries, connecting right with the Sun. Catty corner with the Lovers, and taking this Ace of Wands in the upright, is making that move. That's like, okay, that's the move. That's whether it's literal travel or an offer or move, that's here. It's a coming together energy. It's an expansive energy, which also does connect me to more Jupiter energy. So the Ace of Cups is here. Here's the thing. The Ace of Cups, look at this. Ace of Wands. Now they're both in reverse. Why is that? Because that is this is the delay right here. Major Arcana energy, it's clear what's going on here and what's changing and the wake-up energy around this person. This is very telling for what's here. It's like a disappointment energy. What is it that, what is delayed? Well, feelings, number one, how that resonates for you is going to be really specific. But the revealing of the feelings, the love that is here is clear, off the charts, you could say. Is this around the possibility of next level? Well, yeah, this can be around marriage, but that's going to be really specific, you know. We also have the Empress here, so we could be looking at, well, things like family energy, marriage, family energy, also within that Ace of Cups, like expanding, that sort of thing, or growing one. Introducing even, getting more serious, going exclusive, moving in. What is that? Because this is what the delay is around. Yeah. Oh my gosh. The Ten of Wands. This is the delay. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And that's also a really strong energy, validating that things haven't been worked out. The World card is here. Oh my gosh. And it's right in between the Empress and Judgment. And it's catty corner here with the Lover's card. This is something I want to validate too. This Three of Wands here, going back into that choice you're waiting for them to make. Within that Two of Wands, there is an energy for me. It's Mars and Aries around decisions, like really big decisions. It connects me to the world. And that's the thing. And it's like the delay here, the move is happening. Like it's just really super clear. Uprighting that Ace of Wands here in the Three of Wands. Getting out of this Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Sun energy, Sun in Virgo. There's the Sun, of course. And that reversal energy that comes through with that is a delay. And that's just been really super clear. But we also know that the wait is coming to an end kind of energy. But it does validate for me that maybe there's this energy, again, of somebody being ready, somebody not, perhaps somebody being available, somebody not. And should it be the case, there could be a third-party energy, in particular Divine Feminine, but that's going to be really specific for someone. But it is a message that just came through, so. But it's a pretty strong validation that, yeah, there's been delays. And it could, I just want to validate too that it could be connected to that Emperor if we're looking at somebody who has been putting more effort into work, or just hasn't really been focusing in on what it is, where you were heading, or where things have been heading. So the Ten of Wands connected to that Ace of Cups in reverse. It's like, okay, I want to put these down and I want to move. Because that's an exhausting energy. It's like holding back. It's Jupiter and Sagittarius. And it's holding back that energy around Jupiter because although the Wands are fast, that energy of love, the movement, Ten of Wands, that's too much. And it's like, again, it's like putting them down. So it's really strong around the energy of this person. Really strong. And there might be something seen or heard or some kind of timing going on that has why things are feeling so intense. Because somebody is waking up here in this Judgment energy to make this decision. And because I think you might also be carrying those wands. It's like, okay, there's disappointment here. There's delay. things are not worked out. Feelings here are not even a question for me. And I want to validate as well, should some of that energy be around working out something within the World card here. Because the energy has already been here. So this is really just a validation for me. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy. This is a completion energy. It's like completing the picture. So if we're looking at then getting more serious, well, yeah, exclusive, introducing to families, moving in, marriage. It's like the balls are rolling, they're in motion kind of energy. We could also be looking at, and it's just really clear, in particular with the Chariot twice, my throat chakra is going nuts, that there is some kind of literal move. You know, somebody traveling toward you. Should that be the case, even for some of you if it's around meeting, but that's going to be really specific. But it could be including things like a relocation energy. I'll tell you what, it is definitely a life-changing energy, and it's life-changing decisions, and it's completing the picture. The World card is Saturn energy, and that can slow some things down. But this upright energy is telling me that, yeah, we're moving out of this, and we're heading for the Fool, this new cycle, which is really clear because we also already saw the Magician, and that's taking this chance, a new cycle, a new beginning. It's just really clear here, the end of the cycle. I do want to validate if there is something maybe somebody has seen or heard, that there definitely might be some kind of triggering energy around that timing, like that somebody is considering moving on or moving forward. If there's a third party in the picture, known or not, obviously you're going to know for you. Maybe you know if it is around the other person. Divine number, divine timing, again, this energy of somebody ready, somebody not, somebody available, somebody not. It's going to be specific for you, but I tell you what, the movement and the major arcana today is off the charts, off the table. The King of Wands is coming here in reverse. The Five of Pentacles is also here in reverse. So that's a really strong validation of, well, connecting with the Strength card, which we also saw, by the way. I think, did we see almost every? No, we're missing. Okay, we're missing around 8 of the major arcanas. I believe we've had in your reading already around 13. That's just wow. Bottom of the deck, by the way, is the Three of Cups. And we'll talk about this in a moment. But the King of Wands, Aries energy, and this reversal energy is the energy of where things have been. You know, getting the courage here to make this moves. Again, it could be connecting with actual travel too. The delay, the Ace of Wands in reverse. It's more about the offer for me and the feelings. Ace of Cups in reverse. But again, we see them grabbing that wand. So yeah, this is where things have been. But we also saw the Strength card. And that's just a really clear indication for me that we are definitely getting out of this reversal. It came here with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Mercury and Taurus energy. There's definitely some kind of wonky, seems to be my word this week, wonky energy around communication. Again, so whether there's a breakup in it, a pause button, or no contact, no communication. So that's really clear. And somebody has been worried and has been feeling this loss. And this reversal, it's like somebody coming back in to recover what they lost. And that's where the triggering comes in. Should there be something they've seen or heard, or maybe you even said or they know. It's clear that you love each other. It's clear that something major is going on here. This is way beyond that. I mean, Yeah, this is the future energy. And by the way, that world card, the world card that we were talking about that's here, is in that energy with the Emperor, of course, which we saw coming in already, in that root chakra of being grounded, getting out of shadow, fear, and ego, and making these moves toward the future, coming together, completing the picture, closer to soulmate energy, true purpose. Which, by the way, that energy is everywhere. The Magician, the World, of course, the Lover's card, the soul connection energy, even here in our Three of Cups. Mercury and Cancer energy. It's the bottom of the deck here. So I do want to validate if you can see each other. If you know they're going to be at something, get ready, because it's just really kind of off the charts here. However, not everyone can see each other, although I gotta tell you, with the Chariot twice, the World card, if you can, there is definitely travel toward this. And it could be around things like a wedding, a reunion. We could be even looking at school reunion energy for some of you. That's really specific. A barbecue, a birthday party, whatever. But I want to validate this Mercury and Cancer energy here in our Three of Cups. And once again, as I talk about here at the Tarot Closet, which is where you should be, by the way, listening to this reading, nowhere else. You should be seeing me with the cards and shuffling, and on my YouTube channel. It's the only place I release. If you're not, come on by the About Me page. Let me know who's stealing it so we can take them down. But as I talk about at the Tarot Closet, that Mercury energy is really strongly connected to reading and writing. So this could also be around the message that's coming in, or the phone call, because that has just been really super clear. Like, these 10 of Wands are going down. And that's, say, tip of the iceberg in terms of the energy today, because at this point, we have 13 major arcana energies here. The soul connection energy, also here, the timing. The Tarot Closet channeled, this just got left behind. Oh my gosh. Channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. I am waking up. Well, yeah. It's just another validation here with Judgment, and that's also coming in. I wanted to also validate something here, just even with our Ace of Cups in reverse with the Ace of Wands, the delay, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and Judgment. That if there is, well, I don't think that's not actually if, that there is also some kind of apology that's here. It's actually really big. What I wanted to say is that the specific details, I feel like, obviously, that you know what they are. And it goes without saying here, the Strength card, the Lover's card, Judgment, the High Priestess, the Empress, the World, and trusting yourself and the decisions, life-changing decision I feel like you're making for your future. Should that be together or apart? Because that wake-up energy is yours as well. And the Empress here, the Magician, I mean, my gosh. The shape-shifting energy of going into these energies of the Sun and the Empress and the Emperor and the Magician and doing what is right for you is really, really, really super strong. That it doesn't change the fact that the love, I feel like, is most definitely here, and I do feel like there's a decision between the two of you. But this is your reading, so where are you at with that? The bottom of the deck, you didn't deserve how badly I treated you. And it's here with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody who has been worried, who's coming back in here. And that's the thing too, it's like recovering what they lost. Is this completely no contact, no communication? Have they lost you, or are they afraid to? maybe forever kind of energy. I mean, we're dealing with the Emperor and the Empress energy here today. I want to talk again. So there we go. That's a pretty strong response and a validation for some of you that you're not. You are my other half. I am waking up. Well, yeah. The clarity and the truth in that moon, the Chariot, twice, getting that in the Hermit, Judgment, the Lover's card, the Sun, the World card. Oh my gosh, the High Priestess. It's just clear that this is how they're seeing things. My other half energy, soul connection, soulmate energy. If you're on a twin flame journey, I'm sorry I lied. I do want to validate if there was a dishonesty around third party that is here. It's not going to be for everybody, but you know, don't kill the messenger. Yeah, but it definitely has that intense energy too. So if somebody's like that Emperor energy being really connected to work or money, thinking of you keeps me awake at night. It was my fault. I want to talk again. You are my person too. Call and response. That means the energy is here of you are my person. I really want you back in my life. Never doubt my love for you. You know, look at that. King of Wands in reverse, the High Priestess. That's the other thing too, you know. Going into your intuition. Revealing these truths to yourself as well. I feel so at home with you. That is the soul connection energy. It's connecting here with our Three of Cups. It's also Six of Cups energy. Like feeling like you've known somebody forever. Soulmate energy, look. Yeah, we are soulmates. This is just really clear today. This reading has been really just wow. Wow. I miss you. I want to bring in specific channeled love messages. We're going to look at these today before we close our reading. Remember, this is the only place I release my readings here at the Tarot Closet on my verified page channel, YouTube. So let me know if you're hearing it. I am becoming a better person. You didn't deserve how badly I treated you. I am so attracted to you. So many things remind me of you. So that's already been pretty validated, but it's also a validation of more, you know. I replay our conversations over and over. It went right here with I want to talk again. You speak to me through music. So somebody listening to music, like listening to it and with the intention of like expressing feelings through music, understanding their feelings through music. I left before you could leave me. That's really specific, but it's here. I love you. It's right here with the revealing energy in the Sun, right below the Lover's card. I love you unconditionally. Your last channeled love message. Love message from your person, message from their higher self. I hope that you can forgive me one day. So there is that apology that does feel really big. I'm not always privy to all the details, but it's here. It's going here right on Judgment with I am waking up. You are my person too. Beautiful soul. Wow, that was something else. Really otherworldly kind of energy today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I really appreciate it. And again, just keeping, things real here. If you're hearing my content in any way, shape, or form, let me know. The email is on the About Me page. I appreciate that. I'm sending you love and I'm sending you light. And I'm looking forward to seeing you at another love reading soon. Until next time.